Hey everybody, and welcome to the live auction show. Can you believe it? We are about to start VCA number 50. That's a big 50, a big fat F50 there, something like that. Hey, hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Welcome to the live stream. It's going to be pretty exciting. VCA 50 is about to start. That's pretty awesome milestone for sure. Pretty amazing stuff. So welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys enjoy the next pretty much next hour. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let you know, get in there and chat in the chat. We love the community chats. And of course, there might be a special invite later to come on to the live stream as well, sharing the celebration for VCA number 50. Pretty exciting stuff. So once again, we just got a regular auction at the moment, been sold out for most of the day from what I can tell. So pretty exciting stuff. And let's get into it. So let me have a look at the comments. Get into the comments section there. Once again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, get into it. And don't forget, there's lots of great videos here covering auctions, staking, liquidity mining, wealth management. What else? We got marketing, strategy, general crypto, Pulsechain, you name it, we cover it. We're open-minded on this channel, and we like to talk about crypto land stuff as well. So pretty cool. Awesome stuff. So John's in the house. Good day, everybody, says John Robinson. And John Atkinson's there. Hi, Superman. Good to see another regular auction seller. Yeah, absolutely sold out there. Pretty awesome stuff. 11.69 versus 11.69. Very cool. And John Atkins says, hi, John. So very cool in there. Let me just check. It's got my audio on there, so it's working pretty nicely. And looks like the setup's looking good too. All right, so don't forget, let's have a quick look here. We're on auction day 226 still. We've got just under 10 minutes to go. We've got 202 million AXION, 23,000 US dollars. We've got 11.69 ETH versus 11.69 ETH. We are sold out. Yeah, we're sold out, so pretty cool. And what happens is on these regular auctions, 80% of the Ethereum that went into the auction goes onto the Uniswap market and buys AXION. So we've got 161 million AXION in dividends that go to stakers like you and me. If you're not staked in AXION, consider going into one of these auctions, picking up all the bonuses that are in the auctions. Very great incentives, and stake as long as you can if you want to get as many shares as you can and get as much of those dividends, and minimum 8% interest per year. Awesome stuff. So what's that? 161 million AXION is worth 18,500 US dollars. That's the big US dollars. Hope you liked my thumbnail. Obviously, Noah Lyles, he ran the finals for the US Olympic trials today. It came out with an awesome race, 19.74 seconds. Pretty awesome, and took the race. He was ranked at 4th going in, so he had to do a good race. So very cool indeed. And of course, he pulled it out of the bag. Very nice. That sort of success, that's AXION. That's AXION's heart there. Obviously, Noah Lyles has a lot of heart and came through. And so AXION's, that sort of represents symbolic of AXION. So pretty awesome stuff there, and I like to have that one. Anyway, so the auction price at the moment is sitting at just under 18.9, or just under 19 million AXION per ETH. That includes that 10% bonus entering. So those people, all these people that put their ETH in today will get that benefit. The current Uniswap rate is 17.2 million AXION per ETH, so pretty cool. Plus, when they withdraw and stake it in the next, say, 8 minutes, they'll be able to get 6% more AXION in addition, up to, for 350-day stake, up to 20% more if they do a 555 stake. So pretty awesome. That doesn't even include the longer pays better bonus, which is 20% more shares per year, over 300% for 15.2 years. So pretty exciting stuff there. All right, so that's where we're at. We're about to start, of course, VCA number 50. Big 50, and that's got 500 million AXION at $57,230, and that's the 28th of June auction. You can see it's a venture auction. So instead of people getting 10% bonus wrap Bitcoin, 10% bonus AXION, they're going to get 10% bonus wrap Bitcoin, and obviously get the AXION stake bonus as well when they come out of the auction. So 2 big bonuses there for sure. So pretty nice. Let's go back to the chat, just quickly check some of those. I've just got to set up my page here a bit better. So there, I think we've got Cadillac Jack in there, I think. Do I see Cadillac Jack in there? Up and away, Superman says Cadillac Jack, so good to see you there. And always great to see Cadillac Jack in there. Chris Day's in the house. Yo, 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 yo. Absolutely fantastic. We just had a sold out regular auction. looking pretty nice. We're about to start auction day 227. That's a VCA 50, the big 50. I think that's a pretty amazing milestone. So it's glad that you could all be here to celebrate that. We're going to watch it, obviously the sniping hour as it opens, and enjoy that, see what Ethereum we get in there. Pretty awesome stuff. Let's have a look forward into the week ahead. We've got, after this VCA 50, we've got a regular auction, then VCA 51 coming up. Then we've got another regular auction, and then we have our mega VCA number 52 coming up. That's going to be almost 4.1 billion AXION at the moment, and that's 466,000 US dollars. We obviously have today's VCA 50 and 51 ahead of that, so if we'll see how we go with those two. Anything that's not sold, of course, gets rolled over into that one that's already close to 4.1 billion. That is a mega VCA. That's what won the poll the other day. So pretty awesome. Now we some people did think maybe, I think it was John Atkins or somebody, thought maybe a big buyer might come in and buy that out. So that's an interesting idea. Big buyers and coming into the play, just maybe waiting for that big opportunity to snap up a big bag. So very cool. Obviously get all the incentives out of the auction. That'd be pretty fun to watch. Let's watch out for that. All right, Yuya and Namoto is in the house. Hi y'all, great to see you, Namoto. Very cool indeed. All right, so that's where we're at the moment. Let's have a quick look at, jump over to the price. We've got 5 minutes to go on this regular auction, which is sold out, so not a lot to talk about. It's actually slightly oversold now at the price. Let's have a look at the price. 00011,484. So that's nice and up. Actually went up about 7 or 8 hours ago in particular. So we'll actually have a full screen of that. Ethereum is almost back at 2,000. That little lift in Ethereum has certainly helped the AXION a little bit too. Let's just jump in there, and let's just go full screen on this. Let's get out the old ruler. What's the hour now? 1600. So we'll go 1800. So we'll jump back here. 1800. So that's where we're at then. Where do we close down here? So we'll go up to here. We're up compared to yesterday. We're up 6.3%. So that's pretty cool. Obviously we trace down a bit there, down to 0001105. Now we're at 00011,484. It's a nice little move there. I think this is probably just the Ethereum change here with a jump there. All right, that's where we're up on that. Let's quickly check. Just under 3.5 million US dollars liquidity, 87,000 US dollars daily volume, 876 ETH in the pool versus 15.1 billion AXION. That's where the market's at the moment. So interesting stuff. And as we say, Ethereum is trying to get up to that 2,000. Not quite there yet though, folks, but that bodes well. Cadillac Jack says, yo mama, 4 billion whales, feel free to jump in. The AXION waters, absolutely. We're with you on that one, Cadillac Jack. And John X says, big news of the day is the vote being open. Hey, John, don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. That's for sniping hour. That's for sniping hour. Yeah, so that's the big news today. Obviously, we've got the big vote on. We're going to look at that in the opening hour of the VCA number 50. We won't jump the gun there. But yes, John's onto it, absolutely. And FBAM says, hey, everybody. Hey, FBAM, bam, 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 bam. So it's good to see FBAM in there. Hopefully you're not too tired from your big weddings and bachelor parties, FBAM. Maybe, hopefully you've recovered. Obviously a super joyous occasion. So pretty cool. We congratulate you again on that one. That is a big event in life for sure. All right, let's quickly go back to the auctions. And we've got just under 3 minutes to go. Don't forget to grab yourself a drink. I've got, what I've got here, a latte today. A latte. So tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty good. All right, so we've got 2.5 minutes to go. We're about to start VCA 50. That's huge. That's a huge milestone. 50 venture capital auctions where people have been able to win basically 10% bonus AXION. Oh, sorry, I keep switching around. 10% bonus wrap Bitcoin immediately to their wallet if they bid into the auction. So we've got the 50th one coming up. Pretty astounding stuff. And it's also auction day 227. 227, boy oh boy, we're really climbing those days, heading on up towards, what's that, our next milestone, 250? Yeah, let's go to 250, and then we're onwards up to 300, then 350, I guess. No, forget 250, 365, that's 1 year. So we've got a couple of milestones ahead, and we're really climbing for sure. All right, 2 minutes to go, just about there, folks. And Jonathan Kampala's in the house. Hey, Superman is the best. I appreciate that. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's Superman. Yeah. All right, cool. Hi all, says Alex. Alex K's our moderator. Great to see Alex in the house. Bam, thanks, mate. It was a really epic month for me and my wife. Hey, huge congratulations. We can't say that enough. I really am pleased for you. So good one, Bam. And hope you're not walking around the house going bam, 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 something like that. That'd be hilarious. Or you could play me, put me on the phone, and go bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. All right. So if anyone's seen the Flintstones, that's where it's from. Bam, bam's from the Flintstones. Very much. And Alex K says, congrats, Bam. Yeah, for sure. All right, so we're going to about sell it. We've got 1 minute to go. We've got VCA50 coming out. It's really is a major milestone for Axion. Axion just keeps maturing and growing. It's pretty exciting stuff. And we have seen quite a few smaller accounts increasing their bags. That's been a cool thing. And we know that marketing is ramping up. Marketing is ramping up. Some good leadership from our marketing team. We've got Pullen in the house. We've got Joel. We've got Destroyer and LB doing the social media, and then we've got two others there. We got I forget their names. We're going to check them out later, just so I don't miss out the rest of the marketing team. But they're killing it. So very cool. All right, and now we've got the big vote on about what to do with the 15% from the proceeds. So. And then furthermore, we just finished the auction. So there we are, auction day 226. Regular auction is closed, sold out, slightly oversold, just a fraction, and pretty awesome stuff. So congratulations. 161 million Axion has been given back to the stakers, and of course, the bidders get close to 19 million Axion per ETH, plus they're going to get this major bonus, 6 to 20% for staking long period over 350 days. And of course, then longer pays better. Pretty incredible incentives going into the auction for sure. All right, minimum withdrawal period for any of the auctions, any day of the week is 60 days. Maximum is 5,555 days. So just to keep you up to date with that, we're about to refresh this. Let's refresh this sucker and get on to VCA50. It's everything I was saying starts with an F for some reason. I do apologize. This is supposed to be a PG show. All right, we're just going to wait till that refreshes, and we're just going to update that in a second. Okay, let's go back. All right, we're going to refresh that. Come on, let's do it. Normally about a minute, and it sort of refreshes itself, but trying to help it on its merry way. All right, so we got the Bitcoin buybacks on. That's showing up. That's our first symbol. We've got to wait. Come on, you can do it. Update. Boom. There we are. VCA50 is live. Live. We got 500 million Axion, 57,230 US dollars, and we need 28.8 Ethereum to sell it out. $57,230. We need 28.8. I don't know. I'm feeling good. You guys feeling good? I'm feeling good about this. We're going to have an upbeat, positive attitude about this. Noah Lyles won his finals, and we're going to win this VCA 50 finals as well. So there we are, 28.8. Let's see if we get any ETH sniped into there in the next hour, and we're going to be pretty upbeat about that. So we're going to wait for that. We're also on the Axion Today dashboard. You can see that lots of activities going on there. It keeps getting in the road, all those notifications. There we are, folks. That's where we're set up and really nice. And we're also going to be able to see how much Bitcoin gets paid to stakers. Remember, in a venture capital auction, 85% of the ETH that goes into the auction that gets bid in by investors, that will then go on to Uniswap and buy wrapped Bitcoin, and that will go back to stakers, 85% of it. So very exciting stuff. Obviously, they get people that bid in will get a 10% wrapped Bitcoin cashback. So if you want to bid in today, you can use the link in the video description, and you'll get a 10% wrapped Bitcoin cashback immediately to your wallet. So if you bid in 10 ETH, you'll get 1 ETH back worth of wrapped Bitcoin immediately to your wallet. Pretty awesome. Then when you withdraw and stake at the end of the auction, you'll be able to get up to 20% Axion bonus, 6% for 350 days or more. So pretty awesome stuff, really huge bonuses. And that's where we're at. So if you use the link in the video description, you will come to this page. You'll be able to hook up your wallet, send max, put your bid in, send bid, and then you'll enter here. And then a new item below will say my bets, and it will have your bid in for the day. At the end of the 24-hour auction at the top here, you will get your final rate, and the final rate is showing up here at the moment, the auction price. And instead of getting 10% Axion bonus like a regular auction, you get 10% wrapped Bitcoin. So hopefully that helps people that are new to Axion. All the experienced pros on here have heard me say that 100 or more times for sure, maybe 227 times, who knows. All right, let's quickly go to the chat there. FBAM's got lots of hearts there and rainbows, very nice. And Cadillac Jack, what's that? Cadillac Jack says yes, congrats FBAM. FBAM has got some more hearts and rainbows, very nice. And Cardano TV's in the house, locked on and listening. Axion Nation is feeling strong today. VCA number 50 is in play. Very exciting. Cadillac Jack says, staking the last run on my Axion ladder, less than $10 to stake. Love these gas prices. Hey, that's really great, Cadillac Jack. So once again, a lot of people are max staking. They max stake 15.2 years or 5,555 days. They do that to get as many shares as they can. Because you get 20% more shares each year, over 300%, and they do that to get the wrapped Bitcoin divs, really chasing that down. Obviously, they get Axion divs as well, but you click that at the end, whereas you wrap Bitcoin divs in real time. But other people, they do short-term stakes, so they're very short-term. They want little income flows coming in short-term, and they might roll stuff. Then we have people in the middle that do staking ladders, and staking ladders are where you make investments over different time intervals or time periods. So you might have, say, 2 million Axion every 6 months maturing out into the future, and you've got a whole ton of those stakes, and so you don't have to worry about it. They just keep coming in at different intervals, and you just take those. Sometimes you can reinvest them, but you can take the interest and also all the bonuses that you get with that. So pretty cool, exciting stuff there. Cadillac Jack says run, yeah, absolutely. $10 a stake, so yeah, that's pretty cheap at the moment. Gwei is sitting. Let's go check out the Gwei while we wait for some ETH to come in. Then we're going to check out all the news, of course. VCA number 50 is alive. It's going to be a lot of fun today, for sure. All right, let's go check the gas prices. Here we're pulling them up right now. So we've got fast is at 9, standard is at 4, so definitely looking pretty good. We can see that Uniswap is about $1.25 to $1.50, somewhere like that. I'm just discounting that for the actual price. The OpenSea, of course, is the closest thing to an auction bid, and it does look about $9. So yeah, $10 does seem about right. That seems to be the case. So have a quick look down all the last 7 days. We can see, yeah, we've been mostly down pretty low, 13, 11, 10, 10, 10. And we did have a little spike up there at 157.80 early in the day, so I actually wasn't watching when that happened, so not sure what happened there, but mostly it's pretty good around the auction, so we've been enjoying it. Don't forget Axion version 3 is coming out in early Q3 now after the audit's done, and that's going to be pretty exciting. Obviously, it's going to make stake costs 1/8 of whatever the Gwei price is on the Ethereum blockchain. That's going to make Axion, from a platform point of view, from a fee point of view, stand apart from everybody else, because we're going to have the sole solution on the Ethereum blockchain to cheap fees. Pretty cool. The auction prices will also be cheaper, and they'll, instead of being two transactions, sounds like it's going to be just one, and so that's going to be pretty cool. And they're able to get that cost reduction down dramatically too. So awesome stuff. We're looking forward to that. It's going to be a real game changer. Not only that, but Axion version 3 is going to have stake NFTs and it's tradable stuff. All that stuff's going to open up new product solutions for the community. It's going to be exciting. Axion's going to stand out unique in that position. So it's going to be something we can really get excited about. All right, let's quickly go back to the auction here. So we've got, it's just price is just 00011. Just the target changing a little bit there, 29.02 Ethereum is our target now. We're currently 7 minutes in, and we're just waiting to see if we get any opening snipes. Remember, first in, first served, and that's the way it's going to roll. Now, people, if you bid in there, you get 17.2 million Axion per ETH, 10% wrap Bitcoin cashback, and up to 20% Axion bonus when you withdraw and stake. And that doesn't include your longer pays better bonus for shares. When you make a stake, you swap your Axion for shares, and those shares determine how much of the reward pool you get each day. And then at the end of your staking period, might be 1 year, for example, might be 30 days, might be 15 years, you get all accumulated Axion interest and dividends. But of course, wrap Bitcoin is paid real time. Every time we have a VCA, it gets paid real time. So that's pretty exciting upside from that one. All right, let's go quickly back to the comments here. Cadillac Jack says 175 for 8 bags. 175 for 8 bags. I'm not quite following that one, Cadillac Jack. I think you've got me there. I might have missed the plot on that one. All right, so here we are. We're about 9 minutes into the opening sniping hour of VCA number 50. Now let's check out some of the news while we wait for some ETH to snipe in there. I'm going to go back on to close that down, and we also got this view here as well. Let me just jump over there, and let's go to the news. So on the news, if you look down on the Axion portal, you'll see that we got a voting here. And on the voting, we have a proposal, and it's really about the 19% of the ETH that goes into a regular auction typically went to the founder, apparently, and so that 15% of that now in percentage points actually goes now to the Axion Foundation team, and they can. This is what the vote's about. So here we are. We've got reallocation of auction funds. So you can hit the link below and make your vote. If you got shares, you go and vote with your shares being powered with our DAO function there. So as per the last update from the founder, we now have 15% of regular auctions. So let's see that's active. Let's click on that, and let's go read this through. All right, so as per the last update from the founder, we now have 15% of the regular auction funds available to do as we choose as a community. This vote is to decide what we do with that ETH. The amount generated at the current price is approximately 60,000. So that's the idea out of, I guess it's per month. Over the course of 3 town halls, the community has identified and selected 2 clear options used for team salaries instead of paying Axion, or to boost marketing over the next 3 months. Or maybe it's over 3 months then. I thought it was a bit higher than that, but that's what they're saying, 60 there. These options will be implemented for the entirety of Q3, after which another vote will be held to determine the allocation should be for Q4. I like that kind of quarterly approach. I think that's quite good. Please read the full option breakdown for voting. So you got that. Let's click that, and we're going to take us to, I guess, to the website here. So it's got that here. Obviously, we had the town halls. The community has identified, selected 2 clear options used for team salaries instead of paying for Axion, or boosting marketing over the next 3 months. These options will be implemented for the entirety of Q3, after which another vote will be held for Q4, as we just read. So there we are. Option 1: use the auction funds to pay Axion team member salaries. And with this option, Axion team members would be part of their pay in ETH, and the rest would be paid in Axion. When Axion price appreciates, of course, and the entirety of operating expenses would be covered by the auction system, any additional ETH would be held in trust for the community for another vote. This option is estimated to have a nominal impact on upward price movement, as salaries do not represent a significant proportion of Axion buy-sell pressure sold on the open market. That's what they're saying, so just take that for what it is. Option 2: use the auction funds to increase Axion marketing budget. The current Axion market budget is 50,000 per month. We know that one. All 15% would be converted to into increasing marketing spend for marketing team promote Axion. So I think that seems pretty good. This option could have a significant impact on price. Increasing marketing brings new attention and new wallets, which typically results in increased buying behavior and appreciating price. Now, I do think that obviously, if a lot of investors are coming into the auctions, then certainly going to increase demand for auctions, in my view. Getting the Uniswap price to rise, you've got to say what are the incentives for doing that? Are they going to be speculating, or are they going to go to auction? So that there's a little bit, I guess, a bit general statement, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, you can click here and vote, and you can get in there and vote, and away you go. I think I've lost the actual page. Let me just go back on the voting there. That's right. I can click the button at the bottom there. There, I click the button. That might help. So it's going to take you to the voting button. You can click on this and make sure your wallet's hooked up, and you can make your vote on that. We can see at the moment that 81.85% so far is going to be used for marketing. That's the main one, and so that's the vote 2. And then used for team is 9 billion shares. That's 18%. So 9 billion versus 40. That could be quite interesting. That could really turn around. I think once we get to about 100 billion shares, that's when it sort of you sort of know the outcome. But this could actually run a different way. So that's interesting. And what a time frame we've got in 2 days' time. So that could actually potentially flip. This could be depending on what happens. But definitely 82% going for marketing at the moment. versus for the team, which is 18%. But still plenty of shares to go in there, and also 2 days to go. So interesting stuff. Make sure you get out and vote and use your shares as an investor in Axion, and make sure that get that done. Really is cool. All right, so that's very nice. Let's go back to the auction. Check that out. So that was the main news. I've got some other news as well, maybe stuff that you maybe have not thought about. So obviously Vabble has had their smart contract audited, and it's gone through really smoothly. So it's really cool. That's Vabble. Obviously the launch is delayed till August the 3rd as well. The other thing is, of course, Securitas has had their CoinGecko data updated. I believe it's fully operating now on CoinGecko for Securitas SKRT. So that's really great news for both of those. So we're going to actually go and check up the prices today and have a look at that. See, the Axion's just gone up a little bit more, 000115. So it's nice to see the prices a little bit higher there. We're still waiting. We're 14 minutes in, still waiting to see where we get some ETH in the sniping hour. Obviously, it's a 24-hour auction, but VCA50 is pretty exciting to me. So let's see how we get on. All right, so we close out of that, and let's go check out the markets and go over to CoinGecko for that. And there we are. So we've got Bitcoin at $34,646. We've got Ethereum at 1,992. Trying to get to 2,000. Let's check out the whole day and see whether it's actually made it there or not. Maybe when I wasn't watching, maybe it jumped in there. I have been watching a lot of the USA trials, Olympic trials today. I do like that. So what do we have? Yeah, so it hasn't quite made 2,000 yet, but is trying to get there. Let's hope it does, because that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Better value all around than it falling. The only time a market is good when it's falling is if you're holding US dollars, or you're actually using margin trading and shorting the market. Those are the only two people that like falling prices, folks. So yeah. All right, so that's that, and let's quickly go look up SKRT, and let's see how some of our our Axion launch partners are getting on. So you've got Securitas. So this is like they say, this is a rank number 1832 at the moment on CoinGecko. You can see the price is just under 1.5 cents there. Let's have a look, see what they are down from their range. So they are 86.5% down from the high of 11 cents, and that was just about a month ago on the 15th of May. So pretty interesting stuff. Let's do max period. You can see the SKRT, and obviously the airdrops are being delayed. I think they're working on a few of those KYC things or something like that, so we'll find out eventually. And there we are, boom, I've got that running. Obviously the Axion team's working to help them out too with their platform. They are testing some of their launch platform at the moment on Securitas, so I think there was even a prize to help with that, so pretty cool. All right, so that's where we're at. The all-time low, by the way, is 0.135, so that's interesting. That was 2 days ago. But it's up 10% above that now. So very cool. That's actually looking good. All right, so let's have a quick look at what else. Let's still have a look. You guessed it. We're going to have a look at Direwolf, or we wait for some ETH to come at the auction. Direwolf, why not? This is pretty cool. Now, isn't that cool? You've got this ecosystem around Axion, and we can look at some other assets that you've either have got or will get, and that's part of your portfolio built around the Axion. So it's pretty nice. So we've got Direwolf there sitting at 135. This US cents. I don't know how many zeros it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 zeros and then 135. So we'll just say 135 for simplicity. And doesn't have a lot of details in here. They're obviously waiting to get that updated. But that's what they're waiting to, I guess get moving in there. Sometimes they're a bit slow. Let's have a look at we've got the prices that is 88% below the all-time high, 25% above the low, which was 6 days ago versus 23. So let's do max pair for that too. Let's do a little good. I'd give a little good. And that's where what the profile looks at the moment. So yeah, okay, that's where we're at. What else? We've got SKRT, we've got Direwolf. What we've got, I don't know if the other ones are on there. We've got what have we got? Sleepy Sloth. I don't even know if that's on there. Oh no, that's Sleepy Sloth Finance. I guess that's looks like it too. So let's check that out. So that's sitting at 2856. So let's have a look at that at the moment. That's 90% below the all-time high, but it's way above obviously zero. So it's almost infinitely above that, or whatever that might be. What's a different infinite and versus another infinite? I don't know. So that's the profile there, what it says. at the moment. And what else? Well, of course, VAB is not launched yet, so we can't check Fable, but very cool. I thought that was pretty nice. Let's jump back here. So we've just 18 minutes into the opening hour of VCA50. Can you believe it? 50 VCAs. It just really, it does blow my mind when you're watching these every day and you get up to these milestone numbers. It's pretty neat. So 500 million AXION, 57,685 US dollars worth. Obviously, AXION price worth 0.00115 for there. 20, just under 29 ETH is our target. We'll see how we go. Remember, 85% of the ETH that is bid into the auction goes and buys wrapped Bitcoin and gives it back to stakers. 10% goes back to the bidder, and 5% goes to the AXION Foundation. So pretty nice. Woohoo! All right. I don't know if anyone's talked about exactly what that's about, but yeah. Cadillac Jack says Punky's recommendation ladder 175. I see. So Cadillac Jack's talking about a staking ladder recommendation from Punkonomics by Punky, the strategy director. Punky recommended ladder 175 days, 350 days, 525, 700, 875, 1050, 1225, 1400 stake. Most of it again for 1400 as each bag expires. Okay, cool. That's really good to know. Thanks for that, Cadillac Jack. Jonathan Kapala says we are all one and have free world choice. Love you, Superman. Good night, you all. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, sleep well. And I'm pretty sure, Jonathan, I think I remember we were saying you were in Queenstown, but if you were, that's cool. Enjoy yourself, and thanks for dropping by for sure. Alex K says good night, Jonathan Kapala. And ETH on the move up, says Cadillac Jack. Yeah, did look that way, didn't it? So we go back to CoinGecko and to check that out. So Ordis really is trying to attack that 2000. It's on the way up. I don't know if there's been any particular news on Ethereum. Let's quickly look up Cointelegraph, maybe. I'll check out Cointelegraph, see if there's any particular news on that one. Despite regulatory uncertainty in the crypto investment surges, so it's positive. Bitcoin will go all the way to 160 this year, says Celsius CEO. I think I actually talked about Celsius CEO the other day. Now I'm having trouble saying those C's together. Yeah, so other top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch this week: BTC, ADA, Sol, Matic, and Clay. So we say that ADA and Matic are our top ones, top picks as well. So it's interesting to see those be up there. But that's pretty interesting. So let's go Bitcoin all the way. Let's have a quick read of this. So Bitcoin will go all the way to 160,000 this year, says Celsius CEO. So we talked about this yesterday. So yeah, the highs of Bitcoin are yet to be seen this year, says Alex Mashinsky. Oh boy, some of these words. Although the price of Bitcoin continues to hover around 30,000, industry experts are noting that there is a bullish long-term view. To put this in perspective, Alex, Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of Celsius, the centralized cryptocurrency lending platform, told Telegraph at Bitcoin 2021. You can actually see this on video on YouTube too, that he sees under Cointelegraph channel, that he sees Bitcoin reaching 160,000 this year, or possibly a bit lower. We haven't seen the highs yet for 2021. Manshinsky said. Boy, why am I having trouble saying that? That's terrible. Manshinsky further remarked that the crypto market was bound for a correction following Bitcoin's recent all-time high of over 63,000. When you go too high too fast, you're bound to correction. You can see my tweets on both March and February saying we're going to have a crash, we're going to have a correction. I predicted 30,000. Bitcoin is like a spring. We stretch it too much and we have to put the leverage on. Too many people are greedy. So there we are, and there's a bit more there on that one. So we'll come back to that. We'll just hold for a second, just check at the auction there. So yeah, it's 29.19. I think that's being impacted by obviously Ethereum going up and AXION going up, as we saw. So yeah, that's look 2000. We hit 2000 ETH again. Woohoo! Party! All right, 2000. We're up. I think probably we're on it. Alex says ETH over 2000. We love it. And Alex K says love Celsius CCO. Why am I stuttering on that today? That's terrible. Love Celsius CEO. Alex Manchesky. Yeah, nice one. Alex K says AMAs every Friday. Yeah. Alex the Machine. That's right. And YouTuber Coin Bureau did a bullish video on Ether recently. Oh, that's cool. I actually think someone told me that. Was it yesterday? Cadillac Jack says, haha, say that 3 times quickly. What is that? I can't even do it. I need another sip of my latte. That's hilarious. All right, so we've got some good stuff happening on the live stream. We've got ETH just popped over 2,000. We've got Bitcoin probably going to try and make a go for 35 and maybe 36. So we could have a good overnight. This could just be the warming up, folks. We could be on a move. So pretty cool. What else? We've got market cap at 1.4 trillion. We've got volume almost 100, over 100 billion. And market dominance, BTC 45.7, ETH 16.3. And we've got nice, relatively low gas fees at the moment. So let's quickly go. We'll finish off this article. It's probably the most bullish one. We like bullish articles. In addition to discussing the price of Bitcoin, Machinsky commented on Elon Musk's recent tweets about Bitcoin. Calling, what's his first name? Let me go back here. What's his first? Alex. I'll just go. According to Alex, and that's not Alex, our moderator, although he probably would say the same, Musk is not helping crypto community, but rather manipulating the market. As such, he knows that Musk is simply a tourist in the crypto land. Alex also noted that Tesla accepting Bitcoin payments will benefit Musk, but not consumers. If the richest guy in the world is willing to exchange a Bitcoin for a Tesla, you have to ask yourself, who is getting the good deal? That's a really good one. The minute you buy that Tesla, it's worth less than what you paid for, but Bitcoin is going to continue increasing value. So that transaction is good for Elon, but not so good for you. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. Although Tesla cars are very cool. That's the car I sort of selected. I'd probably pick up. Rowan Pavon's chief revenue officer at Celsius further told Cointelegraph that Celsius will be moving its business operations from United Kingdom to the United States in the coming months, which is quite an interesting move. According to Pavon, the shift to the US was promoted by the recent regulatory uncertainty in the UK for cryptocurrencies, which is ironic. They're going to the US, which has the security commissions and lots of weird behavior there. Politicization of crypto. We came to the conclusion that the UK is not the most stable place for Celsius in terms of regulations, geopolitical perspectives. I probably agree. It's probably even harsher, right? Although Celsius has had a physical office in the US since 2019, explained that Celsius is now becoming a limited liability company. Nothing changes with our services. We're now an LLC instead of Celsius Network Limited. I believe the transition to engage as a US entity will be completed by early mid-August. So you can actually watch the interview there. I'll post this in the chat if you want to check out and watch the interview. There we are, Celsius BTC interview. Check that out. All right, let me just promote that one up there. Let's go back to the auction, of course. That's the main event, auction VCA50, and we're on auction day 227. Pretty exciting stuff for sure. We're just going to wait and see whether we get any sniped ETH in there. And obviously it's over a 24-hour period, so we just don't know when someone's going to go in with their Ethereum. But because people obviously wake up at different times of the day, particularly American and UK investors, which are a pretty big chunk of Axion investors, I would say. I'm just going to take a guess. I'm going to say UK and US investors, maybe 50%. It's a pretty big block of investors in Axion. It's probably not unsimilar to a lot of crypto, to be honest. Although we do have a lot of, have big Asian presence, Japanese, Chinese, the South Koreans, but all big cryptocurrency countries. And obviously we've seen a rise of emerging countries, Africa, Latin America, increasingly India, those sort of places increasingly investing in crypto. It's a very good way of earning income, so it's a real game changer, especially over there. If you can't get into traditional stuff, if you've managed to be able to even get into some free crypto over there, can be quite lucrative for climbing the economic ladder, as it were, and getting some financial freedom for sure. All right, so pretty cool. I think Axion helps play a big role in that as well, so pretty nice. All right, especially at these prices with 000115, that's the current price of the market at the moment. Looking not too bad. And of course we had this big Ethereum managed to maintain. Yeah, 2015. Nice. Let's refresh that actually. See what's going on there. That's pretty fun. Yahoo! Power up. Go to 200, 300, something like that. That'd be cool. And Bitcoin is moving up to 34.73. I said it might try and challenge that 35, 36. Might probably even go further than that, go to 37, 38 or something. And that'll be. And I think the overnight's going to be a bit of fun. Looks like it's going to be just warming up. So let's have a quick check. This is 24-hour chart. Yeah, we can see that just climbing. It looks like it's going to try and make another climb as well. Very cool. Remember, it's still 54% below the all-time high, 4356. So still 54. It's a long way to get to catch up there. All right, let's go back there, and we're going to check out the auction over here. Let's just go, do a bit of a run around for the ecosystem, just as we'd like to do. Just give a bit of a summary. We have got a 289.6 billion AXION total supply. So it's 289.6, and we've got just under 47 billion liquid, but we take off about 2.5, so 44.3, something like that. Billion, and we've got 242.7 billion staked, which is a pretty amazing number. We always say that, but it is amazing. 84% staked is about approximately where we're at. Crypto ranked 777. Woohoo! That's a good number. That's positive, man. Total stakes 25,231. Average stake size 9.3 million. It's pretty much the same in the last couple of days. Average stakes length is 2,442 days. Let's get the old calculator out and work out exactly what that is, but I know it's pretty much about 6.6 years or something. So 2,442 divided by 365, and that's 6.69. So yeah, 6.7 is pretty amazing stuff. It's about a year longer than the average stake for Hex, which gives you a good idea, since Hex was the first CD on the blockchain there. All right, so pretty nice. Market cap 11.13, so we're up about $500,000 from yesterday or so. Share rate is 1.1697, and obviously better stake today than in the future. Let's quickly check out the number of shares on the market. We just hit 610 billion. Woohoo! 610.5 billion shares on the marketplace. And basically, it's not on the market really, but staked, and that gives you determine your number of shares versus this total is what your share percentage is, and that determines how much you're gonna get basically. And then Max Share Club has hit 124 billion, and it's 8,747 stakes. We're heading towards 9,000. 138.39 is our opening Bitcoin balance that stakers have got. 4.8 million US dollars, and that's going up all the time because Bitcoin is going up. Woohoo! Don't you love that? So if you're bullish, this guy's talking about CEO of Celsius talking about 160,000. So let's just do a bit of math around that, because that's pretty epic. So 160 divided by, what would we say, 30? Let's say 35. That's 4.57x from here in your asset value. So if you're still holding your wrapped Bitcoin, then we can just do the multiple. That's 4.8 being paid to stakers, so times 4.8. So later in the year, later in the year, this could be worth close to 22 million US dollars if it hits Alex's target. And I'm not talking about Alex, our moderator, because he doesn't. He's got disclaimer. But from Celsius, that'd be pretty epic. So that's a good idea. So just hodling people, if people are still hodling their wrapped Bitcoin, then that could be worth a total of 22 million US dollars. That's how we rock and roll in Axion. Those are the profoundness of those dividends is yet to be realized. It will be realized if Bitcoin gets up to that price, that's for sure. And some people think that's only the beginning, really, isn't it? Dolphin has staked, some more staking there, Max Year, pretty nice. All right, so we're 32 minutes in to the opening hour, VCA number 50, and we've got a long way to go, so pretty cool. Let's go for gold. I think I did skip it. It's got some comments here. Alex, I've been using Celsius for years. It's centralized, but quite transparent. Good guys. Yeah, I think so too, Alex. I think it's one of the better platforms. Obviously, this decentralizes as best as you can, but definitely agree. Alex K says, anyone wants a ref link, reference Alex, so go for gold with that one. Feel free to pop your link in there, Alex, if you want. Sadly, Celsius may beat Axion to crypto credit card. Ouch, ouch. Or hopefully not, because I'm really looking forward to that credit card. We're going to check that out now, actually. Let's go do that before we jump back. So Axion.network. All right, so this is what we're talking about when we're talking about credit card coming out with Axion. And how to buy, isn't it? I think it's under how to buy. I think it might be under how to buy. Let me have a look. Maybe I've jumped the gun here. Maybe it's not how to buy. Where do we go there? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where was it then? Is it under Axion launch? Maybe it is. Thought it was under how to buy, but hey, I could be wrong. I am wrong again. Boy, oh boy, you think I know where I'm going. Where am I going? I thought I knew. It must be how to buy. Surely it's how to buy. Let's quickly check this. Bear with me as I embarrass myself live. This moment. Where did it go? I used to find it easily. Now I've lost it. I'm completely blank. What is Axion? Let's check out what is Axion. Actually, maybe it's under Axion launch and it's on one of the tabs. Let's check that out. So I'm jumping around here. Yeah, what's it? I actually think they've changed the layout since we last looked at it. I actually do think they've changed the layout. Let me have a look. Unless I'm missing it, someone might have beat me in the comment. Cadillac Jack says, I hope this is not your wallet with 1.6 billion liquid. How do you make divs like that? No, that's our whale watch, Cadillac Jack. We've got the whale watch accounts. Alex Kate, no, he likes to keep an eye on whales. That's true. That's absolutely right. All right, so where else are we going? Let's have. I'm trying to find out where this. I've completely lost it now. Where did it go? Where did it go? Is it here? Maybe it's down here. Maybe it's down. I'm trying not to flinker around too much because I know that can be annoying. Let me look. Spend your crypto. There, we found it. Oh, wow, I'm relieved. It's nothing like dilly-dallying around waiting for that. So there we are. We've got this Connect Financial Axion card partner with the Connect Financial. Now, this was originally supposed to be out a bit at the end for NFT holders at the end of January, and then rolled out to the masses in February. So we're still waiting for this, but it is still going. We're just waiting for this to come out, really. I know that like I said, I've said this before, but Punky wasn't happy with a few the way it was structured, a few things. So, well, hopefully they've worked it out and they're getting the max deal out of it. But it does look super exciting. It'd be really cool to be get that out in the market for sure. And they're going to have lending on there, also all the DeFi, heaps of DeFi stuff on it, as well as spending, that bridge between fiat and the crypto world. So it really is a big deal. In other words, you can put your wrapped Bitcoin on it and you can go spend that in the real world, stuff like that. It's pretty cool stuff. All right, let's jump back to the auction there, sitting there. And Alex says, I am looking forward to this card too. Yeah, I am too. And Don Atkins, Connect Financial seem pretty confident they will beat Celsius to a credit card. I hope so. Did you see something new, John? Did you see something in their chat or something? Celsius opened a wait list on their card this week, so we will see. That's going to be, yeah, that's they do sound like they're slightly ahead of us there, Alex, unless the Connect and Axion team can launch that sooner than later. And Alex K says, I hope you're right. Yeah, absolutely. Caleb Jack says, I don't need to make it easier to spend my BTC hodl to 160. I'm with you on that too, Caleb Jack. I'm not saying that you spend it. I'm just saying it as that feature. I'm with you on that. Hodl dog, because there's not many Bitcoin around, and at some stage that's really gonna go for gold for sure. You haven't got big billionaires investing in Bitcoin and institutions investing for no reason, and I wouldn't listen to JP Morgan. Those guys, I wouldn't listen to those guys at all. Those guys are they're the people that make those Wall Street movies. You know what they get up to. So yeah, all right. So where we're up to here, just waiting for some. Hey, we got some ETH. Woohoo! ETH, yeah. We've got 0.15 ETH in there, folks. We're on the map. 301 US dollars is in there. Woo! We're on the playing field. Very cool. Hey, there we are. 300 bucks. Boom. Fish has bid 0.148 ETH into the venture auction, and it's a little investor, Fish. We love that. So let's quickly check out that. We can actually see fishes down here. So the fish is not the smallest account, but that's where it's down here. Just down here, we've got 3,451 fishes that are staked. Pretty cool. They control 9.2% of the shares. Very nice. And we've got crabs and shrimps are smaller than that, but really nice. So that's someone picking up some more bags with that. So very nice. Congrats to the fish. All right, so that's pretty cool, and that we should get a little Bitcoin update. There we are. It's 0.0073, which is 85%, $255. Very nice. All right, that's pretty cool. John Atkins says Connect founder was chatting on Telegram recently about it, saying Celsius announcement said nothing specific. Okay. All right. So we're just waiting for that. We've on the map now. We've got 22 minutes to go in the opening hour of VCA number 50. Pretty big milestone. Very exciting to see that for sure. Let's go for gold. All right. Jingle, jingle. I need to get my my own Vision 3 up and running. Just got a little bit distracted recently with that. All right, so we'll close out of that. That's was pretty cool. Nice to see that one. And this is the website. If you haven't seen the website, of course, go check out Axion Network website. That's the official website, Axion website. They got don't forget they got Q&A and all this stuff like that. So if you're wanting to give a site to somebody to check out to learn all about it, they can go check that. Very nice. And nice one there. I always like these black cards, the black, like the thing shimmering. It'd be quite nice, or even blue. Of course, the blue that we have. Where's that? Oh, ETH's continuing to climb. 2034 up 8.5%, and Bitcoin's heading towards 35. Looking good. What's happening at Binance? The coin is 291. Cardano at 134. Dogecoin is back up at 26. What else we got going? XRP 64. Polkadot $15. What else? Bitcoin Cash at 484. Uniswap at 17. Litecoin at 133. Where's actually Celsius down here somewhere, isn't it? Shiba is still hanging around. Shiba is still hanging around, folks. Where else have we got? Where's Celsius? Oh, there it is. Celsius is number 40, $5.61, up 15.6%. Definitely that credit card thing would give it a boost if it gets there first. Pretty awesome. Let's go check in on Celsius just while we're at it. Let's be a bit nosy on this one. Celsius, like if you've got US dollars and stuff like that, like USDC or something, it's a good place to go and park it if you want to get a bit of return on it. That's sort of what Celsius is like. You got Compound and Aave and a few other ones doing stuff. Just got to look at the fine details, how they're backed, how they're operated, all sorts of stuff like that. All right, so they're 31%, 32% below all-time high 24 days ago. That's not too long ago, is it? So $8, they could actually recover pretty fast. Obviously not investment advice, but that's where we go. All right, so there we are. We're at 0.15 ETH already. We've got a little bit in there. Pretty cool. And we know that it was a fish. We go down to the activity and check that out. Wait for the update. Boom. Oh, there's our bid there. Little fishy. Now they get 10% back and wrap Bitcoin immediately to their wallet. So they got $30 worth of Bitcoin back. 85%, of course, went to stakers and 5% to the foundation. So pretty cool. And look at some of these max stakers, man. Dolphin, max share, another Dolphin max share. Pretty cool. This shark here, 60 days. So this is, like I said, about a short-term staker. Probably got some short-term stakes for income, stuff like that, rolling those over. Looks like this one here did, a fish did one for, was it 10,095 days? So what's that, about just over 3 years, is it? 365, 900, yeah, so something like 3 years. So you get different types of stakes happening. This one's $1,400 from a shark, almost 50 million Axion, 1,400 days there. So you do get a lot of different varieties. You don't just get max share. You don't just get 60 days type stuff or whatever. You get lots of different ones there. So interesting. All right, it's a couple of stake upgrades there as well. Very cool. That's Axion ecosystem in action, folks. Let's scroll back down here. Hopefully I'm not moving around too much. Do have to watch that, of course. Cardano, $1.34. Cardano TV, yep. Just highlighting that to Cardano DVD, 134. And Mr. Farage is in the house. Good afternoon, sir. Hello, Mr. Farage. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? How you doing? Like Tony would say. How you doing? Doing well, Mr. Farage. ETH is up and Bitcoin's up, so it's a little bit better today. We're certainly enjoying it. There we are. Look at that, Mr. Farage. ETH is climbing. Woo-hoo-hoo. We could get a double-digit day. It's already at 9% in the last 24 hours. We're at 2,043. This could keep going up overnight. And Bitcoin's almost at 35. Let's hope that really does power and hold. Power and hold. Step up. Step up. That's what we want. So Bitcoin's only down 2.2% in the last 7 days now. That's actually a pretty good, better metric, isn't it? So looking good. I just noticed they got these buy features here on CoinGecko. So yeah, and yeah, I think Binance could really make a good push on there. And of course, Cardano, still waiting for the smart contract stuff to come out there. Cardano TV, if you want to give us any update about Cardano and the time frame, let us know in the chat. We really do appreciate those insights because we know that you're on top of Cardano ADA. And obviously that was on Cointelegraph. ADA was one of the top five five coins to watch for the week, they said. So ADA, obviously Bitcoin was on ADA. What was the other ones? Matic, which we talk about, which is Polygon Matic, which is the second layer for Ethereum, and it's at 114. They could actually climb pretty fast, do double-digit gains pretty fast. Internet computer, look, it's back. Remember that was a number sitting at number 9 or 10 all the time. Now it's, look at this, 43%. It's up. Now it's rising from the ashes there. $44.71. I still don't know enough about it. I think it's like a, is it like a DeFi one? I need to check it out. I keep meaning to. I just never get around to it. Pretty funny there. All right, let's jump around. Mr. Farage, yes sir, says Mr. Farage. ETH and BTC going up. Yes, it's positive generally speaking. Helps lift the rest of them, doesn't it? All right, so let's jump over to Axion. Axion's at 000115. We've got Hex sitting at 7.8. There's some of this other CDs in the market, 7.8. We've got Y sitting at 36.3. And that's where that's going. DexT sitting at 23. What else? We've got Matic, obviously $1.10 here. It's got $1.12 another one. Quick is at 432, which is the quick swap. So some of the ones I watch in any case. And then of course you can actually choose a different browser. Looks at different blockchains. If you want to go to look at BSC, you can just select the top here. See, it's on Uniswap at the moment, version 2. You can switch over to PancakeSwap, for example, and some of the other ones I follow on PancakeSwap. So you've got Glass, which is Travon. Travon's one. I haven't invested in that. I just watch it because Travon did it. And then you've got obviously Travon's got some issues at the moment he's going through. But yeah, you've got PRX, which I think is a good little project. Sleepy, there's Sleepy Sloth, which is part of the Axion Brotherhood or Sisterhood or whatever you want to call it. So pretty interesting stuff there. But you can really, and you also got Sushi Swap on there too. So that's on Dex Tools. You can change that. You can find the link in the video description, of course. But yeah, that's pretty neat. So we'll jump over to Axion and follow that price. But let's get back onto the auction there. We're sitting there. We've got one little bid. We've got a little fish bid, but we are on the map, and we've got 23 hours and 15 minutes to go. Woohoo! We can do it. VCA number 50 rocks. We know it. We've certainly got good supporting Bitcoin and ETH going up. It's very cool. That's more bullish. We want that bullish sentiment. Also, Pulsechain. Let's talk about it quickly. I'm going to do a special video on it, of course. But Pulsechain, Richard did another 2 live streams yesterday, and one of them he definitely saw. So if I don't mention something about it and you know something about it, get in the chat, mention it. But he's basically saying that it is coming pretty soon, and that that basically the validator, rotators, and all that sort of stuff is all set up and good. The testing's been done, and that's coming soon. As soon as what he said. He said soon. Yeah, very soon type of thing. So that's looking good. So we're looking. And also, he also said that the sacrifice probably will be half of what the original was. So I think 2 weeks is probably going to be the sacrifice phase. That's what I'm expecting, the sacrifice phase. And he said, yeah, the mainnet could be launched within 45 days. So that's pretty. Well, sorry, 6 weeks. 6 weeks, I think it was. So yeah, it's about 45 days. So yeah. Alex K says hopefully within a week or 2. Yeah. The other side of it, of course, is that the Hexkins had their first meet up in Las Vegas. They got tanks. They actually got some real tanks and was destroying this car. It was pretty hardcore. So that's what they did with their tanks. Real tanks. This is real tanks, and they drove over these trucks. Sorry, this white sort of a hatchback thing, and they smashed out the pieces in a big real tank. It was pretty impressive. It was part of their party. But basically, yeah, they were. I think they're coming back from Las Vegas, so he's not going to do it this weekend. Obviously, we just had it, but maybe next weekend. So I think Alex might be right. Hopefully within a week or 2, but it could be next weekend. But we'll see how this. I think Richard really does want to bounce in the market, because whenever you raise capital, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's an ETH fork or whether it's a company raising capital, or IEO or IDO, whatever it is, you want the prices to be up, you want the momentum to be up, and you get a way better valuation, just a way better. That's why we've got deferment probably in some of the projects that are on Axion launch, like Vavel, for example. So yeah, Alex says in a week or 2. Yeah, I agree. Macanard, hey Macanard, hope you subscribed, like, hit the bell. Good to see you on the chat. Pulsechain is going to be a fork of Ethereum, and it's going to have a copy of all the ERC20 tokens over onto the chain. So it's really like a biggest airdrop in history. but there is two phases. There's a sacrifice phase where people sacrifice tokens of value and coins of value, not just on Ethereum, but other popular coins like Bitcoin. Sacrifice that into the sacrifice address. You don't get them back, of course. You're supposed to expect nothing, so you're basically giving away, but basically in return of that, you're going to get some Pulse tokens in return. So that's what people are chasing down as the biggest airdrop and biggest gold rush for this year. So that's why there's a lot of excitement around Pulsechain. Now, Richard did also leak on the live stream that he had some big projects, big coins that had contacted him, even though they may not be interested in Hex per se. They are very excited about Pulsechain. So he did leak that on his live stream as well, saying there are some big projects. We already knew that quite a few millionaires are lining up for Pulsechain, but we are also hearing that there's a big crypto project leaders also lining up for it. That's pretty bullish as well, so very exciting little leakage there. So I think Pulsechain is going to be pretty big. Also, it's obviously pretty huge on Telegram too. They've got a pretty big following, and obviously on YouTube you'll see a lot of videos about Pulsechain. So pretty cool. Right, so hopefully that helps a bit, making it. So there's going to be the sacrifice phase. That's where everyone's going to try and get themselves Pulse coins. It has nothing to do with the actual fork, of course. That's going to be probably a little bit after, but probably within the next 45 days, the mainnet will launch. That's the second phase where the actual Pulsechain launches, and that's a fork of Ethereum, and all the other tokens will be on there. So that's where the big airdrop comes in. So the first phase, Pulse sacrifice for Pulse. Everyone's trying to get Pulse coins so they can become like Pulse whales. And then the second phase is the actual mainnet launching, and then there'll be a snapshot in between, probably just before, to work out what your actual airdrops are. It's the way it looks like it's going to be. Alex K said, "Did you see the word wise on that poor smash car?" Oh no, I didn't. I saw them spray painting stuff on it, but I didn't see that. No, hilarious. Yeah, well, that's because of Peter, right? That's Peter's famous video, 150 million sale video. That would be that one. That's my guess. That's a bit of that's one of those folktale stories or whatever in the Hexagon history, folklore. Now it's part of the folklore. It's good old Peter and from the Wise. But he's doing pretty well in the Wise stuff. He's innovating. In fact, he's doing some pretty exciting stuff over there. Alex K, also CMC market and all the other good stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, and it made me laugh. It did. It was pretty hilarious. If you want to check that out on, I think it's under Intercrypto or Discourse Syndicate. Now Discourse Syndicate's got Big Pep coming on there. He's getting on there, so it's a bit like a network broadcasting show where they get other popular people on there, and they have little slots and get, it's a very American thing really, where they get into doing different shows at different times of the week and day. So check that out. So Big Pep's really one of the better ones, but they've certainly got some entertaining people on there. Pretty cool. All right, so here we are. We're sitting in the last 9 minutes of the opening hour. Also, there's obviously 23 hours after this. We've got 0.15 ETH in the pool, $302. Bitcoin paid to stake is 0.0073. We've got a long way to go for VCA number 50, but what a milestone! 50 VCAs. That's pretty cool. A big hats off. Of course, if I was wearing a hat, maybe a top hat like Richard Hart, I'd take it off and say, congrats to the Axion team, and which our Axion team's looking real strong now. Really cool. I'm really impressed with it. Pretty cool. Hey, look, Axion's just moved up to 0.001184. So we've got a nice little move up there. I think we've got a little bit of volume. Let's go check out that. There's a tiny little bit of volume there. Obviously, with the ETH price moving up too, looking better there. 0.001173. Nice. Let's hopefully we can get a bit of run on there for sure. And we're checking back there. Yeah. ETH has just settled over 2,000, and of course Bitcoin has finally jumped back over 35. Woohoo! I think we could be in for a good next 12 hours on that. Let's watch out and see. Hopefully it maintains and strengthens over those two milestones there. Watch out for that. Alex Casey says that whole event had a bit of hillbilly crypto vibe to it. It did. It was very much like that. It was hilarious though, for sure. Yeah, it did. But they did a good job. They did a good job, Alex. I was impressed with what they did. It certainly wasn't like up in the club or something like that, but it was certainly, yeah, it certainly wasn't quite a Green Party thing either. We go this hippie sort of Green Party things. Alex Casey is funny for sure. Some awesome tank collection. And Calic Jack says 35,000 BTC. It is awesome stuff. So this is really good that these BTC and ETH have moved back over this mark. That's really cool. It's hopefully that it can consolidate over there. that would actually bode really well for the whole market. That's like the ocean, BTC and ETH ocean lifting, and it lifts all the ships, all the other projects. We like that analogy, well, at least I do. So that's what we just described. So very cool. Yoo-hoo! Party on, party. All right, so nice to get back into the 2000s for ETH for sure, and Axion's just benefiting from that. Nice. All right, let's go back to the auction. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the opening hour. VCA number 50. This is going to be fun to watch over the next 23 hours ahead of us. You never know who's going to bid in, of course. Hopefully, we'll get a lot of different investors from small little crabs, fishes, shrimps, all that sort of stuff. Do we have shrimps? I'm not sure. Let's make that up. We have shrimps. So yeah, we have shrimps, crabs, fish, dolphins, sharks, and whales. So hopefully, get a bit of a game on from there. Also, the board of investors. Man, I need to probably have a bit more drink. Maybe not something here, but the board of investors, they're always up to doing buy at certain times. I don't know what they do. I don't really, I just wait and see what they do. But I'm sure they go on certain times. So maybe this mega VCA that we've got coming up next Friday, maybe we might see some action there. Also, we might have some new investors, big new investors. You never know when some of those might come in. I'm sure that there are some out there potentially eyeing Axion for sure. Not for sure. I don't know anything for sure, but chances are. Maybe that's not even chances are. Possibility. It's more than a possibility. It's kind of a possibility plus. Let's put it that. I gotta find some good terminology for that, but yeah. All right. Very cool. I better shut up now before I get pulled off the live stream. There we are at the moment. 5 minutes to go. We're counting it down. Now, it was obviously we had the big vote on. We got the vote on. Don't forget to make your vote. It's down here. And it's about the 15% from the regular auctions. It's now for some funding, further funding for the team, reallocation of funds. So get in and make sure your vote counts. And at the moment, I think it's about 80% for the marketing and 20% for the staff funds. I must admit that I was torn between the two, and so yeah, I I ended up going. I won't end up saying what I go for, but I ended up voting, and you go in and vote as well. Now the other thing was, of course, that we had Securitas has what has Securitas done? They've Securitas has had their CoinGecko data updated. I think it's all updated now. We checked that out earlier. Also, Verbal has had their smart contract audited by Certec, and that's went through with flying colors. So that's due to launch August the 3rd is the now deferred date. So some interesting news there. All right, so very cool. I'm trying to keep you guys up to date with the latest. Hey. So very cool. All right. And man, it's going to be fun watching the ETH and Bitcoin over the next few hours. It'll be fun. See where it ends up. All right, so there we are, folks. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Looking good. I think I was going to do one thing on. That's right. I was going to jump back onto the Discord and let's go check out. I wanted to just round up that marketing team. We were talking about before how we've got a really nice, strong marketing team now. I wanted to go into that. Check that out. Let's go up to announcements. It would be nice to actually get the whole marketing team on a live stream. Maybe on Axion today would be a good one for them to do. It's quite a good format for them. But of course, we could do it on this channel. Let's have a look here. So let's go scroll way back up to our marketing update, somewhere back up here. We had a lot of announcements recently, so I've got to scroll up quite a bit to get up to the ones that I'm after now. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think Fable's got another AMA on too this Friday. I think this was in the chat there, but that's what we're looking for here. Yeah, so here we are. So we've got Pullen and Joel, marketing director, creative director. We've got LB and Destroyer doing social media, Twitter and stuff, and we've got Urkel. I haven't actually seen her at all in Discord. I need to search out. Don't know anything about Urkel, but she is a motion graphics designer part-time, so she's doing stuff for us for ads. And then we've got Dead Poet, who was on Axion from Singapore, who was on Axion today, last week, I think it was, and they're on as a trial basis doing marketing and brand strategist. So that's 6 strong people. I'm not sure if there's other people around that, maybe there are, but there's 6 strong team, which is really cool, and they're really doing good stuff already. And so really happy with that. Looking good. All right, let's jump back to the auction there. Let's go, not that page, we're on the wrong page. Let's jump back to there. So we are, folks, we're on the official auction portal. If you want to get in today's VCA number 50, pretty big day, get a pretty awesome deal. You get 17.2 million Axion per ETH plus 10% wrap Bitcoin cash back immediately to your wallet, and up to 20% Axion bonus when you withdraw and stake out of the auction. And that doesn't include longer pays better when you get those over 20% per annum bonuses and shares. Pretty awesome stuff for staking. And so pretty nice results there. And you've got plenty of time. First in, first served. 29 ETH is the sellout mark, but looking good. A good day, especially a VCA50. Kind of special. So yeah. All right. I think that's it. We're just going to count it down. We're in the last minute. I do appreciate everybody coming and vote, commenting. I really do appreciate that. Alex, of course, thank you for what you do, and do appreciate everyone's comments. The other thing is I was going to say is that make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell for notifications. I've got 30 seconds to go. I will catch you at the end of this VCA 50, and we'll cover the last 45 minutes to an hour of that. And so make sure that you join me in about 22 hours or so, if you've got the time, of course. We always like to see you visit, and we can watch another day. And then we've got a regular auction following in after that, which will be auction day 228. Can you believe it? 228. We'll see what news we get out before then. Also, we're going to have the market, see what the market prices are like when we meet up again, of course, in about 22 hours. That'll be fun too. Like Jack says, always fun time on your channel, ton of information and quick fun format. Glad to see ETH get over 2,000 mark on your show. Yeah, that was quite a bit of fun. I agree with you 100% there, Like Jack. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications. We're counting it out. We'll catch you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao. All right, I've got to find the end button now.